Gizmo has found a box. A shoe box, and he doesn't really fit, but he thinks he fits. Leia is sitting by the window and watching the workers work. Isn't she adorable? Everything gets very blue and then yellow and then blue because I don't have the same light in my lights that I have other places. But isn't she adorable? She's just gorgeous. And there's another truck. Good morning, guys! It is Friday morning and I'm definitely not as kind of bright and happy as I sound. No, I'm happy, but I'm super tired, or like, but I do have a really bad cold still. As Christopher said, he has a cold. I feel that it is all stuffed and stuff in here, yeah. So I've taken like very slow morning. I went up at 5:30. I've been cross stitching all morning. I think I got like 600 stitches done so far. So I've really been productive when it comes to my cross stitching. I just haven't been productive when it comes to everything else. And I don't know, I'm like, I want to do so many things and I can't sort them out. I think that is the big problem. That's sorting things in my brain isn't really working right now. But yeah, as you saw, we have adorable kitties. But Leia likes me walking with her, so I pick her up and she lies in a very certain way and we go around in the apartment and she's just purring and purring and purring. I've been wanting to get that on camera. However, I have a kind of an idea that if I try, she will no longer want to be in my lap. So yeah. And I have a kitty that says meow. Yeah. She's super adorable. She's like, Mama, you're home now, so we're gonna cuddle all the time. They have, I don't know if they have become worse, but they are very like, you are going to do this now, you're gonna cuddle with me now, I don't take no for an answer. And both of them have been that way since we got home. But I think they've been so before. It's just that it's so much more apparent now when I haven't been cuddling with them. And yeah? Leia? Huh? Isn't she adorable? Isn't she adorable? Well, I'm going to edit today's vlog and then I'm watching YouTubes and stuff like that. But good morning, guys. I hope you have an awesome day. Just a little notice. Editing images of yourself over and over and over again gets a little bit creepy. I bought a new book yesterday. When I have finished it, because it's not that many hours long, I think it was 5-6 hours long, not more than that. I will tell you how it was, because it's not one of my usual ones. It's about blogging, actually, and I now have a second book on my kind of list of listening to that I want to get to, so I'm gonna buy that book when I finish this one. It's a part of me wanting to get better on everything I do. I've been doing craft videos on YouTube for almost 7 years. And it's like, if I want something to happen from it, I need to learn everything it is about around like social media marketing. How do I market myself in a way that isn't intrusive but still drives views and that part. Like, I love making my videos and I will continue making my videos whatever happens. I love vlogging. I will take hiatus and you never know, I might in a couple of years or whatever find that I can't just vlog anymore. You never know what happens with YouTube. You never know what's happening with anything, but I most likely won't just quit. Even though I have those moments of I'm not good enough, but I do want to get better on what I'm doing. When it comes to the vlog, I'm just doing it a part to kind of shrink myself. A part is to share my story with other people like me. And a part is because of you who are watching and who are commenting, that drives me to make more videos. But I want to learn more about marketing and stuff, so that is what I'm listening to on my Audible. But yeah, the battery icon is flashing, so I need to change battery. I have done editing today's vlog. It took a little bit longer than I expected. It was a little bit more footage than I expected. And I edited it, I exported it, I uploaded, I did all of those lovely things. And then I've been watching YouTube while I've been making my calendar. And I'm going to show you that as soon as I've been to the post office and gotten the inks. So I'm about to head over there. Just like a side note, you know that I am, if you've been here for a while, if you're new, hi, thank you for watching, and now you're gonna know, I'm the flag bearer for copyright-ish. No, I strongly believe in copyright. I strongly believe in people being able to actually make a living from their crafts, and if we don't adhere to copyright and trademarks, that won't be possible. And I know that many people say, but yeah, the big companies like Disney and all of those, they make so much money. But the problem is that you want to have the same rules for the big companies as the small companies, as Disney was a small company way back when. And if they didn't have their copyright rules and didn't have the ability to use them, they might not have grown to be a big company. So yeah, I'm very much for that. And so I wanted to kind of touch on that when it comes to my planners, because fonts are also copyrighted, and I get all my fonts I have the legal right to use with everything. The only thing I'm not allowed to do is to add it to a package and sell it as a font. So basically, if I sell my products as printables, I need to sell them as PDFs, because then you can print that one, but you can't use the font in any other kind of projects. So yeah, that's kind of how it works. But I can print as much as I want to with the different fonts. And I get all my fonts at Design Cuts. This is not sponsored, by the way. Design Cuts, because they have bundles. They have really good bundles now and then coming. And I mean, when I talk about really good bundles, I'm talking about you get, if you would buy the products in the bundle for their original price, you would need to pay something like $2,000, and you pay like $23 for the whole package. So that is usually how I get them. And I usually do that when I find at least one font that I like, because most of the fonts will be around $20 to $30 each in their original price. So if I find a font or two, or some images or some illustrations in this package that I really like, and those come together to top the price of the bundle, buy the whole bundle. And I have found myself actually reaching to other things in the bundles afterwards. So it's a good way to actually build up a kind of a library of stuff that you're allowed to use. So yeah. I actually got a bundle, a Christmas bundle, for $2 when we were in the States, and I still haven't downloaded it yet. It was just like, it's too affordable to not use. And also that means that I could make, this is the thing, right now I'm doing these things all by myself. I do all the illustrations and all of the little teeny tiny things. With those bundles I could actually make covers with their products without having to pay more than I already paid, because that is the deal I'm making when buying these bundles, which is kind of awesome. But I have found myself reaching to other fonts this time. The font I'm using in this one is called Fadilla. I have no objections of telling you whatever I'm using, but it's called Fadilla, and I felt that it's a little bit too strict. So I picked a new font, and I found a font that I really liked, which is called Sakura. Yeah, Sakura. Or no? Sakura. Sakura. That's the word for it, Sakura. So that is the one I'm using right now on my paper. I will show you as soon as I printed it. But yeah. I'm gonna head out now to go and get my inks. I'm back from my little walk. I got all my inks. I have actually added all the inks to the printer. I will be needing to buy the photo blue and the magenta for it, but they are still like half full, so I shouldn't worry about it. The magenta is actually already I already used it once, so that is actually a new cartridge. But that was actually a small cartridge, so when you buy cartridges for Canon, at least, you have the original one, they had XL one, and I actually got the XXL ones, and they have much more ink for the buck, so I got them. Hopefully that will be good for my printer, and I can print a lot of things. And then I was like, should I print the calendar? And I'm like, no, I want that. Maybe a cute little thing, and a little there, and a little... yeah, so I think I'm gonna sketch some things for my printer, or for the calendar for the Outlook. But I'm a little bit tired. I need a cup of coffee, and we'll see if I continue from the computer or if I just sit down and stitch for like an hour or so. I don't know, I'm just not with it right now. I actually just had something to eat, and it might just be that, oh, my blood has gone down to the tummy to kind of handle it, which it usually is, because I usually feel kind of icky after I've eaten something with my blood sugar. I don't know, but I'm gonna have a cup of coffee and then we'll see. I'm finally finished with the calendar piece. Well, Christopher and I went down to sushi to eat, so I didn't really have time to do that much on the calendar piece then. I did have the black and white calendar piece, and then I'm like, but I want some color in this. So I fixed some color. I still have to kind of modify it a little bit. There's something I don't know how to print properly, so I have to learn how to print properly. But yeah, I will show you. This is my new calendar, like my kitchen calendar. What I've done is I kind of realized that I never posted anything about my December insert, and the December insert has a background based on these little things over here, and as they are not that Christmassy, they actually will work for January too. So I added a couple of cups on the side. I have the January 2019 and all of the days at the top, and this is the full calendar. I realized if I want to send these out, I'm gonna have to go and buy those kind of mailers, cardboard mailers, so I had to look into how much they cost and stuff like that. I could start with just a few, but I don't think that the place I usually buy my stuff have them, so I can't really put it up in the store, and I think everyone already has January, so I would probably just set up for February if I get that done. But yeah, here's the calendar that I've been playing with today, and now I can fill it in. Have you seen? how gorgeous the light is when I'm sitting in this direction. Well, I have a light over here. Tip for any kind of wannabe economical vloggers, especially if you're a cross stitch vlogger, like any kind of vloggers, but because light is important when you're making videos of any shape or form. But if you are kind of a cross stitch vlogger, this could be an idea, and that is you want to know when you show up your project, you want to have really good light. I have just an ordinary light from IKEA sitting over here, with just any odd, I think it's one of these energy lamps, so it's got a little bit of a lighter light than if you had an ordinary bubble, or what it's called. But anyhow, I have it directed onto a white wall. I have white wall in my whole apartment, so that's just how it is. But I have it towards a white wall. I actually I have it towards that wall because then the light will spread behind my screen, and it's good to, when you sit in front of a screen, you also want to have it lit behind the screen, basically. But if you want to vlog and you want to have a good light, then actually sitting in front of, and you can't sit in front of a window, you can sit in front of a light that is away from you onto a white wall. If you have other colored walls, that is a little bit more, it's a little bit harder, because I get a very white light. But if I had directed this for, say, a blue wall, I would probably have gotten more of a blue light back, and so on. But yeah, you can always put up a white paper and have it reflect from. It's a good light though, and one of the reasons why it's extra good is because of the reflection, it is actually automatically diffused. And you know, these they have like this white sheet that is a diffuser, and that is to kind of reduce harsh shadows. I have those for the card making part. Those are also really good for vlogging, but they are a little bit more expensive. I think I bought 2 of them for about $130 ish, $150, something like that. I bought them from Amazon UK about 6 years ago, but they're really good. They are. But yeah, I'm gonna head to bed. It's starting to be late. But yeah, did my stitching. I don't know if I told you yet. I did my stitching, 770 stitches, and that means that I again hit my goal for today, and got this day's stitches done. I think that is what I'm going to do tomorrow. I'm going to do something that is similar to this, maybe in a sort of A5 sized book. Kind of figure out, because this didn't print as I wanted, so I have 3 of them right now. 1, 2, 3. The third is on the fridge. But I think I'm going to do something like that for both the Stitch Around the World challenge and the daily challenge. So yeah, that is my day. That is my day. I am going to head to bed now because I'm super tired. So good night, sleep tight, don't let the bed bugs bite. Bye. Let's appreciate the extremely intelligence in my kitties. You can see here that Leia is lying in a box. It is very small, but it is a box. Yeah, my kitties do that all the time. I should really clean off the floor in here. Just so you know that if you can't lie in a box, you can always lie on top of it. Gizmo also have like a box collar, so it's not always you find him when he's hiding in his boxes.